Welcome to the show. It is me, your girl Laborly, aka Cat Lee, and
You have now tuned in to Ambitiously the podcast.
listen. So today. Hold on, let me get everything prepped and ready to go. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's exactly where we at with it. Today is the tap in, baby. Today is the day where we go into our bag, and we never know what is coming out of the bag. All we know that it's perhaps my boo just came in the building. Perhaps maybe it's a movie or some music or whatever comes out the bag, and we discuss. And then at the end of this show, we do what we like to call a final exam. And here's the thing. I'm always afraid of the final exam. Although I'm the champ, it could be quite scary. Let me see what we got here. Okay, audio, visual, good. That's good. That's good. Like to know that. Like to know that. Um, but before we get into our tap and bag, couple of things. I'm going to do this really quickly, and actually, I'm not gonna do the one. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna do this one, and I'm gonna talk about it. Let me just say, if you don't know about Transcending Sound by now, I don't know. I've been talking about them for a minute now. But great aromatherapy coupled with great music. With each scent that you purchase, each candle, each melting wax, you get a soundtrack. Most of them are like 2 hours long, so you get a lot for your buck. Great sense. My favorite one right now is called Infinite Possibilities. I say right now because it could change. They change since, like, you change your underwear. But great scent, great aromatherapy, great music. It's wonderful. Um, I don't know what else to say about them. All I say is test it out for yourself. See how you feel about it. And if you're going to test it out, get 15% off with our discount code ambitiously15. Again, that discount code is ambitiously15. And so, I'm giving y'all some leverage to find out what this is all about. So you need to handle your business. Handle your business. But transcendingsound.com, go check them out. All right. All right. Couple of other things I have to say. Guess what? Our phone line is back, baby. I told you it would be back today. So join the conversation, drop a comment. You can call in or you can text. The number is 443-780-5978. Again, the number is 443-780-5978. That's the new number. We're going to keep that one for a while. Hopefully you won't have any shenanigans going on. Or you could ask me to drop the link and I will if you would like to join the discussion or if you would like to be on camera to join in for this final exam. And I might, as long as you're on your best behavior. We don't do the shenanigans over here. If you want to contact us for any reason at all, contact at ambitiouslyent.com. Again, that email address is contact at ambitiouslyent.com. Yeah, hit us up. Like, share, and subscribe to this podcast. We need every like, we need every share, we need every subscription. And note that right now, at this very moment, that they are greatly appreciated, and we appreciate all the love. And also check out our website, www.ambitiouslyent.com, www.ambitiouslyent.com. Now that I've gotten all of those things out of the way, let me bring in my boo Doc. All right. Here we go. Hi, Doc, honey.
Hey, Kat, what's up? How you doing?
Listen, I gotta stop watching. I'm big on history, right? And here lately, I've been into these restorations of like 100+ old homes. So they have to be 100+. I've seen a lot of Victorian homes in my little thing I got going on. And right before the show, I was so entranced by some of the restorations they were doing to some of these homes that I almost forgot what day it was. And I almost thought today is tomorrow.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
I almost thought today was tomorrow.
So, I mean, like, I gotta stop watching these things before I do a show, but they're so intriguing. A lot of like, you know how people move into houses and they make these what they call improvements to these homes, and like I said, these are Victorian homes, and they're pulling up like flooring off of the floor, and like you see the original
hardwood and all that stuff.
Some hardwood, some like I said, they're Victorian or houses that were like from the 1600 castles and like that. The original flooring. And why would you cover that up? And I mean, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I'm
same reason people be putting wallpaper on walls sometimes. It's like, if this is a nice textured wall or brick wall, why would you want to, cover it?
But some of these houses are that same way. Like some of these houses that I'm talking about, one person got a castle, and like once they started, breaking down the walls, it's like, dude, it's marble.
Oh wow.
Why would you cover that up? Why would you cover that up? Some of these homes have hidden passageways and doors, and oh my goodness. So yeah, I got caught up.
Home renovations of Victorian houses.
Man, I got caught up. I was in here like, why would you cover that up? And what does that key go to? And what's behind that door? It was crazy. I'm trying to tell you. But how are you today?
I'm somewhat doing well, but I'm fighting my allergies. Today was a bad allergy day for me, so my head is real stuffy and everything. But I'm pushing through. I'm making it through.
See where I'm at.
Make sure I show up for the tap in. I got to be tapped in. I'm getting the tap in tap-ins, so that's what happens.
That's why I went and got my spearmint tea, because I was like, I gotta get it right. I gotta get it right, because yesterday was crazy. A little bit better today though. Thank gosh. But that I also did not go. Well, it's been raining a lot here, and I also did not walk into anybody's lawn mowing. Allergy. Spring is here, Doc. Spring is here.
Spring has sprung, and it's getting on everybody. Itchy eyes, sneezy nose.
Yes. It's crazy. So I've dug into our bag, which I'm going to replenish this bag. I want to get through everything in the bag first before I start to replenish, because I also want to make sure that I go through what we've already done, because I keep them all in the bag so that we don't repeat what we've already covered. But I want to clear this bag out first before I replenish. But first out of the bag is the beet nuts.
The beet nuts. Oh, let me see what I remember about the beet nuts. What did I remember about the beet nuts? I remember they did some with pun.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
I've never Latin. I remember that. They were like Puerto Rican. I remember the one song I liked was Spanish Si Acabó means it's over. I remember that song. I really don't remember that much about the beat nuts other than that.
They were more I mean, although they rap too, they were in the production part of the game a little bit more too.
And they were connected with Digging in the Crates.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's what I remember.
And if you don't know about them, what you just referenced, Pun was on a joint with them. Nice and Smooth was on something with them. Right. You feel me? Like, oh man. And the crazy part is I got down with Nice and Smooth through my dad, which is so weird, because I'm like, you don't even listen to rap music. But he put me on to them, but they was more his steez, because they was like,
mellowed out, kind of like laid back rap.
Yeah. And so I got on with them, but then they linked up, and then Pun linked up with them, and it was like, oh man, these dudes is aight. They aight.
But yeah, as in the rap side of it, I don't recall very much on the rap side of it. And I do remember just them being more producers and associated with Digging in the Crates. And I remember they did have the song with Pun. But I'm like, I don't recall anything much more other than that one standout. It was a Spanish song that they had. And that's like the only thing I can really recall about the Beatnuts. I mean, I know who they are. I can see them, Juju and forgot the other dude's name, but I can see him in my face a little bit. But I can't say it was like really relevant heavy for me, I guess.
Again, more on the beat side than the rap side of things. They work with a lot of people, but I'm gonna lie, I like the beats that they made. It's kind of dope to me. It gave you a little
bounce.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't all hard. And you gotta think at the time that they were doing a thing, you had a combination because you had like that hard, gritty. They gave you more of like, all right, if I heard this in the club, I can, I could jump off. Right? You know what I mean? And sometimes I feel like you need a combination. Sometimes you got, and I'm a bone back kind of girl, right? But sometimes you need to, and you just need to be able to party a little bit. Like, all right, I could get with this.
One thing I'm thinking of, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I remember them using a lot of interesting samples from like TV shows and stuff. Is that if I remember calling that right, that they used to use a lot of like kid shows and samples and make beats around those weird, awkward samples.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta go back and listen to some Beatnuts because I'm like, whoa, I barely remember who they were.
They didn't really have a really long run. You know what I'm saying? Where like a lot of other producers did, like your Pete Rocks, and they didn't have like the longevity. Like, you feel me?
Yeah, I wonder why that is. Like, I'm curious to see if they are still around the music industry and still making beats. I mean, because even like from that era, Alchemist, he still made beats. All them people, and they're kind of around that same group. I'm like, I figure they should be around doing something.
But I think the times change. See, with Alchemist, with a Havoc, with a Supreme, with like it's something about them that they can transcend with the time. The times. Like, I know, and then this is the other thing that I do know just from what I've done in my past, career-wise. I know that if you call on, you think with Premier, you think Premier Guru, you know what I mean, whatever. You think Havoc, you think Prodigy, you think Alchemist, you think Mobb Deep, and a lot of other significant other players in the game. But what I say about all those three I just named alone, Pete Rock, 4 I just named alone, right?
Yeah.
People were still running to them for beats. I don't think that they had that. I don't think that they could transition. You feel me? It worked for that time, that era, but I don't think that they were able to transition into other things. Like, even with Alchemist, I say even with Havoc, all of them, you could get dudes from like the Griselda camp. They're gonna go to them type of dudes. You feel me? Because you feel me? I don't see a whole lot of people gravitating towards, like, that was for its time. It wasn't for the long haul. You feel me?
That their sound had a shelf life, you would say.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think that they were like gonna be here for, like, people was gonna be like, oh, I need to go get nah, it wasn't like that. Whereas though right now I can name a million dudes right now that want a primo beat.
Yeah, of course. That's a classic. I mean, that's the sample of approval if you get a preem beat.
And with Preem, he could do some of everything. You could get an R&B song out of him. You could get a rock song out of him. You can get rap out of him. Same thing with Pete Rock. You could get some of everything out of them. And there's a lot of songs out here that people don't, even if you don't know, it's a lot of songs out here that these gentlemen, Preem, Pete Rock, even maybe a Havoc and an Alchemist that you don't know that they're associated with, but they're different genres. They're not even in the genre of just hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
And
You have to
so,
read the credits to see, like, wait a minute, he did this.
yeah. And so, if you can't move out of that zone, you're not going to have a long shelf life.
Yeah.
And I don't think they were able to move out of that zone.
Yeah. But shout out to the Beat Nuts. I'm gonna go back and probably play some of their music now since it's popped up in the beginning of my head. So I'm like, I'm gonna go back and listen to it.
Yeah, you not. It was different with them, but like I said, at the time, for the time that they were in, they did what they came to do, and it ain't many people are gonna be like, "Oh, we got a song." Pun was on our shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Pun didn't, you know what I mean? He wasn't here forever, and Pun, I ain't gonna lie, he was nice.
Yeah,
and I don't think people give Pun a lot of, well, no, real hip hop heads do, but
yeah.
You know what I mean? Pun was nice. So you get him on there and then don't let him get the speed. It's over. Yes. Like, what? This big old nigga can rhyme like that? Because he was huge.
Breath control.
And he was out here out spitting the skinny niggas. Like, what did you do? Yes. As you can see, I love me some Big Pun. I do. I always did. And even Fat Joe had to say, like, yo, I was in between two nice MCs, and what am I doing for real? I was just there for real. I got Pun on this side, I got Remy on this side, like, I'm just there. You feel me? Next out the bag, De La Soul.
One of my faves. De La Soul is from the soul. That's some I can't deny. But De La Soul. That era was super cool because I used to, when I had hair, I used to have the little twisties and the Gumby and stuff. And their music was super creative. It always baffled me that Me, Myself, and I wasn't supposed to be a hit song. They always tell that story that song was just supposed to be a garbage song, but it became a hit song. Who was it? Plug One? Or I forget which one, but the way he produced the tracks of going through and actually digging in the crates, he would actually go to record stores and pick these old obscure records and find the most weird, obscure sounding sample to use to build the beats around for De La Soul.
Right.
The hippie vibe, native tongues, all that good stuff.
I think that's what makes one a good producer. If he can go do that, find a record and be like, all right, I hear the sound right there. You feel me? And I'm going to take this sound and I'm about to turn it into a whole nother song. Like, that's extraordinary to me in itself. And I done been around my fair share of producers and not everybody can do that. I ain't gonna lie, that was back in cat dancing days when he first came.
House parties, cats.
Don't beg me. You ain't want this work. I'm trying to. You ain't want this work.
That's back when you had the good knees.
Yeah, now my knees ain't working for that right now, but back then my knees was good. That's probably why my knees messed up right now. Messing with them niggas.
All that cutting the rug, breaking the leg.
Yeah.
But De La Soul, I mean, I still listen to some of their songs, like De La Soul is Dead. That's one of my favorite albums by them. And Potholes in My Lawn. That used to be
that was my joint. That was my joint.
But yeah, De La Soul, super creative. Didn't one of them recently pass away?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes. One of them did. I can't remember which. I think it. Okay, I'm not even gonna say him.
I remember something so recent had happened with them, but classic music, wonderful hip hop group. If you ever really want to experience that native tongue vibe, that native tongue feel, De La Soul is one of the key groups that you got to go back and listen to. And just the beats and the music, it was a era of being with the beads and the X hats and it was a look too.
And I'm not gonna lie to you, even the later years, like even before Dude died or whatever, they were still making music. You feel me? And they had went through that whole transition of getting their masters and stuff like that back. Because it's certain artists that I don't care how old they you know what I mean, like how old they get, how old their music get, they still gonna make money. And to hear the backstory behind what they, well, of course we all know the backstory, because if you were making music in the early 90s up until a certain point, you weren't making any money off of your record sales.
Nah, all touring.
You're still not making money off of your sales, but because now it's streaming and they giving you a cent. But back then you wasn't making no money. The only way you was making money is off of touring. And to hear their backstory, and like, these are pioneers. You feel me? These are people who paved the way for the artists of today and stuff like that. And they wasn't making none of their money. They did, on the other hand, wound up getting their masters back before Dude died. And they were still making music up until then. I like when I go walking, because y'all know that's my thing. When I go walking, it's a few De La Soul songs of current times that pop into my my little mix, because you know I just put it on random and it play whatever it play, but it plays a certain genre music. Like, let's say if I type in, because I usually use Tidal when I'm walking. If I type in Anderson .Paak, then it's gonna be a mix of
similar music, or all of him.
No, it ain't gonna be all of him. It's gonna be a mix of artists that are associated with him, or a mix of artists that inspire him, or things of that nature. So and they in that mix, and it's not old music. It's like some newer music. So they,
One of my favorite De La Soul videos though is the one where they redid the Wizard of Oz with Redman.
And Rod Digger was in that.
Yes, Rod Digger.
Ooh. Yeah.
One of my favorite videos, one of my favorite songs.
Yeah. I just watched that video the other day. That's crazy.
Bro.
You brought that up. I just watched that video the other day. I don't know why. Something just was like, yeah, let me watch this, and it was on. But yeah, that was a
classic for real.
Mm-hmm. That was a good video. It was an excellent video, because they was dancing like, and it's like, oh, it make you look at the Wizard of Oz a little bit differently now.
Yeah,
because they did that. Let's see who's next. Master Ace.
Master Ace sitting on Chrome. Master Ace was always an interesting one, because him being from the East Coast but having a West Coast style, that always threw me for a loop.
It did. I ain't gonna lie.
It didn't really make sense. I'm like, wait, this is from like New York. Why is he so West Coast, so Cali? It was just the most weirdest thing, but it was part of the car culture that he was so into, that he got that whole vibe and everything from.
Right. Wasn't nobody low riding on the East Coast like that. You feel me? No. Them hydraulics wasn't bumping like that. He knew what he was doing. He was into it though. And that goes to show right there, with him alone, that goes to show, like, I know people be on that, I'm East Coast, so I like West Coast, but people are, it's universal. Like, if you like a thing, you just like a thing, and it don't matter what side you are from.
That's true.
That Mason Dixon line again. It always come back in our conversations. That's the beauty of where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we got some of everything, and I ain't going to just sit around like, oh, well, I only like the East Coast. No, I didn't. I like West Coast too. You know what I'm saying? I like the South. You feel me? I like some of everything. And I think that's one example of a rapper showing y'all that, like, all right, yeah, I'm from here, but I rock with this right here. You know what I'm saying? And I love that. That's a beautiful thing. It's far and few, because, like you said, a lot, and I'm not going to lie, I do agree with you that a lot of people from this side genuinely like, all right, well, I'm from the East Coast, so I'm going to rock with the East Coast and the East Coast only. There are a lot of people out there like that, but there's a few sprinkled in there like, nah, I like what I like. Yeah. I like what I like.
Yeah, but That was the thing, because I was just repeating what I said earlier, that finding out that he wasn't a West Coast rapper, it was like, what? Why is he so ingrained in this thing, but he's not? And that, to this day, it's still one of the most funniest things. But Sitting on Chrome is a hard song. I love that song. I love the beat. I love the video. But that's the part that always tripped me out, because I'm like, how did he find out about this and then got so engulfed in it, being from New York? It was like, how did he just visit California? He was like, I rock this lowrider culture. I love it.
But we have to look at it like this too. And this is the thing that I think a lot of people don't pay attention to. Just because you're from one area don't mean you don't got family in another area. And you didn't spend time with that family in that area where they from. You know what I'm saying? Like, I live in Baltimore, but I got family in Texas. I got family in North Carolina. But then that family that came from both of their sections, they're spread it out across the world. I got family in Los Angeles. I got family in Seattle. I got family, and you know what I mean? Like, so that could have been how he got introduced to the culture.
Yeah, I mean, it makes logical sense, but it was just, it always tripped me out.
I got family in Georgia. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Like, you just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And us people of color, specifically Black people, our families spread far and wide.
Worldwide.
Not that we chose it that way. Well, some of us did, but it's far and wide. So, you just never know how that might have happened, or he just might have spent some time over there. You know what I mean? Like, I could see that, because I get excited when I see a low ride. You feel like I like muscle cars anyway, but I'll be like, okay, I see you. Hit that shit. Oh, sorry. I'll be going hand. I want to see you. I want to see it bounce. But yeah.
Any switches? You want to hit the switches?
Oh, my goodness.
All right.
It's like, man. So me being a muscle car lover, and I had to explain that to little boy walking home, that I walk my daughter and the little boy home from school because he live around the corner. And he was like, because she said something about me and my like for cars, and he was like, "You like cars?" I was like, "No, I don't like any cars." You know what I mean? Like, I like classic cars. That's the difference. So I need that to be heard. I don't like the cars. I'm not big on, because he like, you like. I'm not big on the cars of today. I'm big on cars of yesteryear. I'm big on cars that you trick out and you turn them into a thing of beauty. Yeah, you turned it into a thing of beauty. Right. And so I had to let's get that right. Cat don't like all the cars. Cat like muscle cars, and Cat I love a low ride.
Low ride.
Yeah.
You big perk to that?
Huh?
No, I was saying, you big perk to that.
Yeah, I do. I love me. I don't know what that is. I don't know where that came from. It's just I've always loved classic cars. Oh wow, we just talked about his homie, but I guess we gotta talk about him too. Slick Rick. Naughty Dotty. Naughty Dotty.
Slick Rick was one of my first favorite rappers. His style was dope to me. To me, it was the look of a rapper. When I first started thinking about, if I want to be a rapper, what would I want to look like? The look that Slick Rick had with the chains, the Kango, and all that stuff was a look of how I was to imitate a rapper. I wanted to look like that.
The rings, the break, yeah.
That would have been my look, straight up. Almost down to the eye patch, maybe. Almost down to the eye patch. But yeah, so Slick Rick, one of my favorite rappers. I love his rhyme style, great storytelling, and the voices he would do. And the stories that he would tell. That always was amazing to me. Even from the story to Like a Prostitute to all those songs.
Man.
The first one, Slick Rick the Ruler.
Man. I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, now my dad, he's into a lot of R&B and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But he was in for that particular era, like the Cinderfella Dana Danes, and I told you his name is so it is like he thought he was and then the Slick Ricks and the Dougie Freshes. And for where I grew up at, like, that was the thing right there. But I love how Slick Rick was able, one, I love his backstory, because a lot of people don't pay attention that he is not a Native American. He is very British, baby. And if you don't hear that in his accent, then I don't know where you been at. But he's very British. But he came over here, he adjusted, he adapted, and he got with the situation. And then he got with his little crew, and they started getting it in, and it was ill.
Yes,
but
yes.
I think that's one of the rappers, and it's a few, but that's one he in that list of, like, you can't deny him. Like, you can't be like, nah, like Slick Rick. Nah, he was that guy. And like you said, the storytelling was impeccable. And Uncle Ricky, that's always going to be in my head for the rest of my life.
Story, please. All right. Y'all tucked in? Yeah.
Listen, that lives rent free in my head. Whenever I say Slick Rick, automatically it just be like, Uncle Ricky. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And Mona Lisa.
Yeah.
Oh, and the fact that he even did a song with Outkast called "The Art of Storytelling."
That was a good song right there. That was a really, really good song. That was a good song. I might listen to that tonight while I finish up my laundry, because I do gotta finish laundry, school clothes. You know what I mean?
Never stop. But yeah, he should be regarded in the top. I would say the top 50, no matter what. It's like you cannot leave him off at least a top 50 list of overall great rappers.
You can't. And again, he taught a lot of these dudes that we listen to right now how to rhyme. Snoop, you could tell the influence.
Yeah.
Over Snoop. You feel me? That first album, he showed his Slick Rick's influence. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he definitely gotta be on the list. He gotta be on the list. He gotta be on the list. I don't know nobody, I don't care what coast you from.
Yeah.
That ain't have a Slick Rick song that you was like, oh, I love Slick Rick. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't care. I don't. Nobody gonna tell me you don't like Slick Rick.
You have to love Slick Rick. You gotta love Slick Rick.
If you say that, you might be a liar. And I might gotta call you out like I called Cardi out yesterday. Don't be doing that, because you know you like some Slick Rick. It's one song, at least one song.
At least one.
That he made that you like.
Yeah. That's correct.
So yeah, and he definitely on my list. He definitely on my list. And like I said, the voice that Uncle rent fee in my, you say Slick Rick, I'm gonna be like, Uncle Ricky. And you're like, what the I'm gonna say it. Like, he lives rent free in my, and the fact that he was doing those voices.
Yes.
Is because, you know, a lot of people like go get somebody else and they get somebody else. And no, he was doing it. He was doing it himself.
Classic Slick Rick.
You know what I mean? He was doing it himself. But nobody coming in like, go get a kid and have them. No. Go get a chick and make her say this part. No. I'm going to say how a chick would say it. You feel me?
Exactly.
He might bust down. It's all because of you. You know what I mean? Like, and then don't put him and Dougie Fresh together, because it's like Dougie, he beatboxing. It was crazy.
It's the show. Together. The show.
It was what a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. Man, that was popping. I ain't going to dig in the bag no more, because I do want to give myself time to brace for this final exam.
This final exam was the easy one today. But
I don't know if I'm mad about that. Like, I'm not. You say it's easy, but you always say that, Doc.
No, it's the easy one. I was having a hard time putting it together because the year you chose, I'm like, these are.
What happened? I know, but I gotta be sporadic. I can't just.
But because it was 2012, it made it like, these people are kind of newer. So there's only so much I can give with the clues and stuff, but it's a relatively easy one. So I wouldn't stress it at all. You probably get it like on the second clue, more than likely.
Maybe, because it is a newer one.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You know how I can't go picking some obscure information because they're new. People really don't know that much about. Well, they know a lot about them, but it's all out there.
Well, don't worry. I'm going back to the 90s after this because that's only because I had the reign of like, all right, well, what year we going to do? I don't know. What year we going to do? I don't know. I was sitting here thinking like, and you might not have saw it yesterday, but I was like, in my head, like, no, we didn't pick a year. Damn, what year we going? Well, let's just go with 2012 because I looked at the picture of my daughter above my head. All right, let's go with 2012. But yeah, we going back to the 90s. Matter of fact, before we even start this final exam, I'm going to tell you right now, right. I want to go to 1992.
92. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, 1992. I want to go back there. And hopefully I'll pass that one. But anyway, because I'll be saying stuff and be like, oh, guess who jumped in the building? Hi, Rock.
Salute to Rock.
Yeah, 1992. That's where we going at with it next week. 1992. But this week, our final exam is 2012. I encourage you guys to join in. Try to knock me off my little podium. I don't think you can, though. It's going to take a lot of work for you to catch up.
Up points.
You know what I mean? It's going to take a lot of work, but you could try. I encourage you to try. But hi, Rock, honey. Yeah, I am about to get to the love notes because, like I said, I wanted to give myself some time to embrace this here final exam because the year is 2012. Thank you to anybody who is watching from Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. We love you. Thank you so much. We appreciate you so much for checking the show. And I'm going to say the other things in a minute, but not just right now at this very moment. I want to get to the people that listen to the show, though, because there's a lot of people that listen to the show and they show me mad love. And so it is my honor to always show them love back. So love notes. How did we come to love notes, Doc? I sent you a little composition notebook yesterday. You was a slick. I knew you was going to find a way. Anyway, love notes. I used to call it love. Doc used to call it show notes. We used to bicker back and forth about what it really was called. So we came to the compromise that we were going to call it love notes. Now, he also said I had a stack of papers the size of a composition notebooks. I did not. It was a nice stack of papers, though. In all fairness, it was cities, states, and countries on this list. So it was a long list. That was it. It was a long list. But it's okay because I went green, so we don't have that list no more. And I only do countries now because the list is getting way too long for me to cover cities and states. So now I just cover countries. I feel like that's the safest way to do things. So let's get into these love notes really quickly so we can get to this final exam, baby. All right. It's love. It's all love. Thank you for all of the love. Shout out to my top 6, the United States, the United Kingdom, India, France, Canada, and Belgium. Hi, babies. Thank you for all of the love, specifically Paris and Brussels. Hi, babies. Love you. Russia, Indonesia, Japan, New Zealand, Australia, Turkey, Switzerland, Germany, Mexico, Austria, Philippines, and Kenya. Hi, babies. Thanks for the love. Pakistan, Romania, South Africa, Nigeria, Brazil, Netherlands, Singapore, Spain, Ireland, and Nepal. I love you all, babies. Thank you so much for the love. I appreciate you. Mauritius, Israel, Hong Kong, China, Poland, Tunisia, Venezuela, baby, the Czech Republic, Portugal, and Morocco. Hi, boos. I love you too. Hi, love you. And last but not least, Ghana, Finland, Cameroon, and Lithuania. Hi, babies, and thank you for the love as well. Man, you guys are extraordinary. Y'all keep me going. That's why I keep doing this. thing of ours that we got going on over here. I had to go real mob with mob real quick with it. This thing of ours. Thank you for showing love and appreciating this thing of ours that we got going on over here. Oh, we got some more love. Let me see. Hi, mother-in-law. I love you. She are forever going to be my mother-in-law, who I'm not married to neither one of her sons. I don't even date either one of her sons, but she's my mother-in-law for life. Miss Rebecca Marcus. Hi, boo. I miss you. I miss her. That's my boo right there, though. But yeah, man, y'all keep me inspired to keep working hard and doing this thing that we do. So we're a little early tonight. I like that because that way we can do the final exam and then I can say all the things that I'm supposed to say. Yeah, Doc, I put it on the screen already. The final exam. I am nervous. Child. But we are going to do this thing right here, right now.
All right.
You ready?
Yes. Are you ready for the final exam?
I'm going to try to be ready, Professor Doc. I'm going to take a swig of tea first.
Okay. So this year was 2012, as Kat had chose that she wanted the year to be for the final exam. This is not a hard one. It's relatively easy because it's a more recent artist. So there's only so much digging in the crates or looking for clues or finding obscure facts and information about them that I could find. But here we go.
Okay, let's go. I'm ready. Okay, let's see. Let's see what it's saying here. It said released debut album August 2012. The album cover was ranked the second best of 2012 by Complex magazine. So I'm definitely not getting it by the first one this time because I didn't even read Complex magazine. I'm a Source and XXL kind of girl, but yeah, okay.
All right. So number 2.
All right, give me number 2. Okay, so I know it was a he. That's good. It's a he. He was signed to Ludacris's record label, Disturbing the Peace. All right, that narrows it down. A little bit. I had in 2012. I might not get this one, Doc. 2012. Because I was very much having a baby.
Other stuff, understood.
Yeah. And what you don't know is when after you have a baby, you forget a lot of stuff. Oh, I can cuss now. You can forget a lot of shit because you're so concerned. I'm trying to think though. And best album cover. Second best album cover. What songs came out in 2012? He was signed to Disturbing the Peace. Give me number 3.
Number 3.
I might can make it by number 3. Okay, let me see. You might have stumped me. See, I told you, I don't know what was going on in 2012. I was breastfeeding and some more stuff. My mom wasn't doing nothing. So I get this kid off my booby. Yeah. Watch it. He was a Grammy Award. He won a Grammy Award for Best Rap Performance for his guest appearance on Chance the Rapper's. Who? I know who it is. Wait, he was signed to Disturbing the Peace, though. Cool. And you know how I know it is? Because as my daughter got older, this was one of her favorite songs. Are we going to go with 2 Chainz?
Yes, you got it.
Now, let me tell y'all, my daughter, that particular song, when she started talking around 6 months. She was clear. She was saying Apple, all kinds of stuff. But by the time she made it to 1, which was in 2013, and that song was a hit. So she was running around like, you know what, no problem. And she was little though. And I was like, this song, she's running around the house talking about some drag niggas gonna be with me. And that was the jam, yo. I like that song. I did. That was one of my songs. And the other person that was on the song, wasn't on Disturbing the Peace. It was Lil Wayne. So damn. That narrowed down. Changed stage name from Titty Boy to 2 Chainz. Yeah. I would have got it by then though, but I got it by the third one. Hit song including No Lie, and I would have got that because I knew all of them songs too. It was 2 Chainz though. But I'm gonna put these on the screens just for y'all enjoyment. It was 2 Chainz. But yeah, small nigga running around the house talking about you don't want no problems with me. And I ain't gonna lie, I used to co-sign because I used to throw my little ad lib in there like,
That's dope. So it was full circle then. It was the year your daughter was born. It was a song that she loved. Full circle.
Yeah, man, that was crazy because I was like looking at her like, what do you know? Because it was a hit for a minute. And so by the time she turned 1, like she was talking and singing songs. That was that. And Kendrick Lamar, well, she couldn't say the cuss word version, so she was just don't kill my vibe.
Oh, don't kill my vibe. Instead of saying the B word.
Like, don't kill my vibe. But she wasn't saying it on beat. She was just, don't kill my vibe. And it was like, get out of here.
That is hilarious.
Oh man, it was fun raising her, and you know what I mean, bringing her up because she's always been a funny kid. So it's like really Ninja, and that's about as close like as she came to like listening to rap music. Because one thing is those 2 songs too, my mother loved, and my mother she don't like rap music like that. But them 2 songs right there, she loved. So when King Kunta, I ain't gonna lie, when that came on, King Kunta, like that was her song too. But she liked Kendrick Lamar. That's crazy that my mom's like Kendrick Lamar. But them 2 songs right there at the time when she was that small, my mother would listen to those 2 songs too. And then she'd be like, go ahead, sing it, JoJo. And she'd be like, don't kill my vibe.
That is dope. Awesome.
Oh, it was like, what is happening right now? For her to go from that, but she went from that, and then she wasn't into rap music. After that, everything was like My Little Pony and Care Bears and whatever songs they sung on that. And to this day, she's still into that kind of stuff, My Little Pony. Now, I ain't gonna lie, she loves Steven Universe, which I don't mind because Estelle be singing her little butt off on there too. But she not that kind of kid. Like I said, she's more of a into like anime and things of that nature. So yeah, it was a weird transition. She went from that to that, but hey.
Yeah, you think you would go that way towards the stuff, but not like My Little Pony, Care Bears. I'm with that now. That's my thing. That's my thing.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, and I be in there singing with her and watching it with her. Like, so tell me what happened in this episode. But you know what I mean?
You watching like a soap opera?
Huh?
You watching like a soap opera?
No. I've really been into that. Like, you know what? I think that back like that died with my mother. Like she was this person, so anything soap opera-ish. And now she's crazy because she doesn't watch like those type. I'll say she'll watch foreign, like Chinese and Japan and Korea, and she's into foreign films and stuff like that. So it's just we diverse in here. I'm always gonna be a hip hop head, but every now and again I sit in the way like, Mom, I'm so glad there's subtitles on this TV because I wouldn't know what the hell is going on. But I watch it with her. And she's into like Asian cinema now, but yeah. We transition into the things that we watch. Except for me, I'm always gonna watch a documentary. And I told you, obviously, I'm into historical home restoration right now. That's my thing. I don't know what that is about, but we switch up around here. So I'm still the champ. Boop, 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 boop. The champ is here. The champ is still here.
Thanks,
JoJo. I shout out my daughter for this one. Thanks, JoJo. I always knew we'd do it, baby. I always knew we would do it. because that was your jam, baby. But the score right now, Doc has 7. I have 17.5. Still ain't got that daggone blemish off my little situation, but whatever. Our former co-host had 5, and audience member got 1. I just challenge you to come through and try to, to make I don't know, beat me or something. I don't know. I implore you to. I implore you to come here and, knock my points down. I don't know. Or whatever you're going to do. I don't know how you do that. But yes, that's what happened. So I'm still the champ. And Doc don't make these easy. Even though he felt like this one was the easy one, it didn't get easy till 3 or 4.
Well, that's right around when it gets easy. Number 3.
It wasn't easy till like 3 or 4. Then I was like, oh wait, my baby loved this song when she was a baby. So yeah, but they don't necessarily be easy. Some of them be really, really hard. So it is what it is. Let's see. What we got on the screen. We worldwide. Catch the vibe. You don't want no problem. JoJo said, "Cause you don't want no problem with me." And then I you don't want them problems, and you don't want them dreadhead niggas to be in the lobby. You don't want them there. And you keep being trying to stop me. It's gonna be some dreadhead niggas in the lobby. Oh wait, you got let me say it again. One more time. Pull it back up. Hey, you big purr. I love it. I'm about to I was debating. I'm sitting here. I've been debating because, of course, I'm gonna have that shirt, but it's a hoodie for that shirt. And so I was thinking, like, should I get the hoodie? But I'm gonna just get the hoodie for when the winter comes. I'm thinking about this, and I'm like, I'm gonna get all versions of what I got going on right now. But I want the hoodies, but I'm just gonna buy them now and just have them for
the winter
when the winter comes. That's how I'm thinking.
Ain't wrong with plan ahead. It works.
Yeah, I ain't got no one to give. Gotta get right. I love a hoodie. So top flight, catch the vibe, and don't try to champ cat. Yes, try me, because somebody gotta beat me one of these days other than Doc. He beat me by technicality because he's the professor.
Okay. I put one of them together.
I need some outside sources to come in and try to beat me. I need that. I like a little competition every now and again. And I ain't being nice to nobody else because with our former co-host, I was nice a lot of times where I could have got them points and then I really would have been all the way up.
Yep. That was to be nice.
I know. I had to learn. Like I can't. You know what? I can't do that no more. Now this is real competition. This is no holds barred. I'm not helping nobody else out no more. I'm not doing it. Because there's a couple of them points. They could have been my points, but I was being nice. Yep. All right. Because I felt bad because he wasn't winning. But I'm not doing that no more. And that's that. That's how I feel about that. So no, if you come up on here now. Oh no, we going head to head, my nigga. We going head to head. We ain't gonna see. You gonna have to fight me for these points.
Knock down, drag out, brawl.
And period. Period. All right. So remember, you can always join the conversation when we do these shows. You can drop a comment. You can call in. The number is 443-780. Wait, I almost know it by heart. Not yet. I just got the number today. 443-780-5978. But trust, I'm going to have it down packed. But the number is 443-780-5978. That's the new number. You can call in. Know that when you call in, though, you will be live on air. So watch it. Or you can ask me to drop a comment, and you better watch it. If I drop the link, you better watch it, because I'm tired of y'all nonsense. I'm not nobody doing that with y'all. Nobody wants to see Peter Weeders and stuff. Stop that mess. And I do mean Peter Weeders. Not that big.
Yo.
You think you are, but you're not. You want to come on the show, you want to contact me for any reason at all advertisement sponsorships. You just want to say hi. Contact at ambitiouslyent.com. Contact at ambitiouslyent.com. Know that when I play, because this is very important, because, I'm going to say this from now on for sure, because I need people to understand something. I do not accept requests. I don't just go snatch a video and play it. I don't do that. Any videos that I play on this podcast, any songs that I play other than what my DJ sent to me, I have permission to play. They've either been sent to me or I asked for permission to play them. So I have written consent or electronic consent. Either way, the point is I have permission. I don't just go snatch people videos and play them. Now, when we do play unsolicited music, it's because my DJ is the shit. And he be putting these mixes together, and I don't tell him what to play either. He puts his own mixes together and he sends it to me and I present it. And that's what it is. No, we don't take requests over here. Like, share, and subscribe to this lovely, lovely podcast. We need every like, every share, and every subscription, and we appreciate it greatly, greatly. And I need y'all to join this coffee community so that I can cuss when I feel like cussing. I mean, not that that's why I really want you. That's the only reason. I want to have great discussions, intellectual discussions. But I want to cuss when I feel like cussing. I don't want to wait, and then I got to ask Doc, is it time for me to cuss yet? Like, that's a lot. You know how hard I'll be holding that in, and I'll be holding it too. Check out our website, www.ambitiouslyent.com, www.ambitiouslyent.com. Yes, man, let me cuss in freedom. I'm sorry. It's like a revolution over here. To donate to the show, $capital LURLUCIDITY. It's underneath my name, so you can see it the whole show. I'm just getting the formalities out of the way. Big shout out to our DJ, because go DJ, because that's my DJ. He be giving it to you. So like, that last mix was an ill one. That last mix, whoo, baby. I was like, oh, you just gonna break me off like that? I have to tell him that too. Like, you're gonna tell me it's all right. No, that was a great one. That was fantastic. Shit, I'm holding people. Okay, whatever. I'll talk about that another day. But yeah. And let us know how you feel about the mixes. We would like to know. He would like to know. I pass the message on. I let him know what, how y'all getting down and what y'all saying and all that good stuff. So it is what it is. Definitely let us know how you feel about it. Man, that last mix was serious.
Yes, very good. 10 of 10. Shout out to DJ.
Dang, let me drink some tea on that one. That was serious. I was in here like, oh. Had to get my boo out and rub on him real quick. Had to go rub on them a little bit. I got some of everything I like doing that mix. Shoot.
Yes, very well blended. 10 of 10. Enjoyed my Friday. Got drunk.
That was good. Felt good to my soul. I was like, yes, he here with it. He understand. And all this while he's still unpacking his house, unpacking DJ equipment, going to work every day. And he still finds a way to come through and bless us with a mix. So yeah, forever gonna have my admiration. Forever. Like, he told me, like, I'm never gonna leave y'all hanging like that. I love that. That's beautiful. So it is what it is. Go DJ. Because that's my DJ. And yeah, it's a revolution over here for Kat to cuss whenever she feel like wanting to cuss. And I'm gonna need y'all to drink coffee so that I can do that. I gotta wait. Can't say the things. I really be wanting to, like, sometimes when I'm reading these court cases, I want to read them as is. I have to reword them when we go live over here. Over there, I want to just be able to just say what it is and let it fly. But I can't do it. I can't do it. Tomorrow, though, we will be switching over to the amended court document, because we have that. Some extras in there that's not in the other one. I have scanned through it, so I'm not going to read a lot of the same things we've already read. I'm just going. We going. It's gonna be like juggling a little bit. We're gonna be here, there, some everywhere. I also have the letter from Universal Music Group's lawyers to the judge. We're gonna visit that a little bit too. Yeah, I told y'all I'm nosy, and if I want to know, then I'm gonna know, and it's just what it is. And you shouldn't be breaking the law for me to know. So there we go. How about that? So yeah, that's what we're doing tomorrow. If you would like that document, though, just to let you know, that document is on the app. Both of those documents actually are on the app right now. You can go download them yourself. But yeah, Kat is nosy. She be all up in people's business, getting all the documents. I want them. So yeah, we're gonna get to that tomorrow. We're gonna call it the wiretap for a second because Doc came up with that one right there. Because we all up in people's business. But it's Wet and Wired Wednesday, but this is the wiretap when we get into these court documents. So it is what it is. It's a few things that I need to say before we get up out of here. I gotta go tuck my baby in a second time because she made me do it twice every night. Yeah, she almost 13 and I still tuck my baby in, but I don't care. I'm gonna do it as long as she want me to. I'm gonna do it. And then I got some laundry to get to. But mind your business, except for on Media Mondays. The tapping, obviously, I've been telling people business a little bit tonight. Just a little bit, not too much. And the Wet and Wired Wednesday, but we're going to call it the wiretap for all intensive purposes because we are being nosy as how. But other than those three shows, you should just mind your business because it's the safer way to live your life. Like, other than those three, you should just mind your business. That's it. Remember to tell your babies. First, remember to encourage your babies because that's one of the biggest parts of being a parent is making sure you bring that encouragement. Make sure you tell your babies that they are the greatest of all times. They need that encouragement. You better tell them babies they the GOAT. Problem now is that not enough parents tell their kids that, and you get mad because they're not doing the things that you need them to do or you want them to do. But you start right there, I guarantee you that'll change a lot of things in how your child develops. Because they believe that you believe in them. They believe somebody believe in me, and the person that I love the most believes in me. Or one of the people I love most believes in me. That is important, very important. So if they want to work, no, I didn't put the telescope together either. Because I know I saw it in your face that it was coming. I saw it coming. No, I ain't put it together yet. But they want to work for NASA. Tell them to be the best astronaut, engineer, receptionist, janitor, secretary, or whatever the hell else they do over there at NASA. We know they deal with space. Tell them to be that they could do that. Encourage them to do that. Have their backs when they say they want to do it. If they want to work for NASCAR, tell them to be the best NASCAR driver, pit boss, commentator, or whatever the hell else they do over the NASCAR. All I know is that they drive really fast. They got a need for speed, and that's all I need to know, honey. And the originals of that game also love muscle cars too. But that's not neither here nor there. Sorry, just thought I'd throw a little bit of me in there. But whatever it is they decide to do, tell them to be great at it. Encourage them to be great at it. Have their backs. And, give them all the love they need. Something I gotta tell y'all real quick, though. Hold on. Which is to stay in your lane. Don't jump in my lane. You don't want to be in my lane because you jump in my lane. Oh, baby, you're going to get her. Oh, you're going to get her. You don't want her. She's bitchy. She's mean. She could be evil when she want to be. You don't want her. You don't want her. You don't want her. You want her. She's nice, sweet, kind, and cuddly and all that good stuff. And especially her, you big purr. You want her. You want her. You big purr. You see Doc with the shirt on. You big purr. You want her. Because let me tell you why you want her. Because if Cat is purring, Cat is a happy girl. Oh, she a happy girl. But you don't want that first one. She evil shit. And you can get her by jumping into my lane. You don't want that. And what usually happens when you jump into other people's lanes is a collision. And who the fuck needs that? I don't need that. I don't need that for me. I don't need that for you. We don't need that for we. So just stay in your fucking lane. That's it. It's not rocket science. You don't need a degree to figure that part out. Stay in your lane. Don't worry about the small ass, petty ass battles. It's not worth it. It's really not. You could lose a battle and come back to win the war. And y'all know what Mobb Deep said. They said that it's a war going on outside and that no man is safe from it. And I believe them. I believe them. They said it. They was smart when they said them, but they was real young when they told y'all that. And I believe them. So worry about the war. Fuck them little bullshit ass battles. Pick and choose your battles wisely. Be who you are. Be who you are meant to be, which is who you are. You can't be nobody else. Be real. Be the real you, Lizzo, baby. Sorry, I'm gonna keep preaching at her because fuck these people. You can't live for other people. You gotta live for yourself. Now, when you become a parent, if you have kids, the only other people you should be worried about living for is them. Other than that, fuck everybody else and be who the fuck you are. And that's how I feel about that. I don't live for other people. I live for my kid, yeah. Because that's my priority. Number one priority. But people gonna say stuff all the time. They're gonna make you feel a kind of way about whatever it is that they don't like about you. That's their problem. That sounds like a them problem, not a you problem. I tell people all the time, oh, you ain't like what I said. Oh, that sounds like a personal problem to me, buddy. It's not my problem. That's probably why I don't have a lot of people that I rock with like that. But I don't care. Because I'm going to be who I am and you're going to be who you are. And that's the important part. Doc, baby. Hey, you big prayer. I love the shirt. It's cute. It's real cute. Look good on you, baby. It look real good on you. Thank you, as always, for being here tonight. We had a good, nice, fun little conversation.
Yes, it was wonderful. Thank you, as usual, for having me. I love being here. I mean, if I was better under the weather, or not under the weather so much today, I probably would have been a little more social. But I'm pushing for you.
Damn allergies. Damn allergies. I love the shirt. You look good in it, baby. Allergies.
Damn you allergies.
Damn allergies. Listen, I got my spearmint tea over here. I'm finna finish that off. But damn you allergies. That's why I ain't go outside today, because I was like, somebody might be out there doing something that's gonna kill my allergies. I don't know. It is what it is. But I thank you so much for being here, working through your allergies. I know. That's a hard thing. So I appreciate you for being here. Thank you to everybody who has tuned in. There's people in here right now. Hi, people. Love you. Thank you to the people that do tune in when they get a chance. I appreciate y'all for that. Thank you to the listening audience, which is actually pretty long list. I love my listening audience. I love that list. It makes me happy, especially when Lithuania got up there. I was like, what? But yeah, I appreciate all of y'all for tuning in and checking out this podcast. You didn't have to, but you did. So I appreciate you so much, man. Oh, and shout out to Rock, who always creep up in here and he ain't try to give me my tacos. Where's my tacos? Whatever. It is Tuesday. Where's my tacos, Rock? All right, but we about to get up out of here. Y'all be safe. Stay out of trouble. Remember what I said. Be who you are, Lizzo. I'm telling y'all to be who y'all are too, but I'm saying it to her because yesterday was like, what, girl? You want these little comments? But and don't be a liar, Cardi. I'm calling out all you niggas for all y'all shenanigans. I love you too, Cardi. You better stop lying to people. And Diddy, I'm on your ass tomorrow. Anyway, I'm getting up. I don't know if that was the right wording. I'm on your ass.
Diddy, no doubt.
Better not be out here double stuffing people. I gotta get out of here. All right. I love y'all. Stay safe. Stay out of trouble. Doc, I'm gonna see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Bye, y'all. We gotta go because Diddy double stuffing people. Bye.
Bye.